Greetings everyone, welcome back to another episode. It's been a while since I've actually been recording. Oh man, it's getting on to close to a week probably before between I think whatever the last episode I recorded was. Man, I can't even remember what it was now. Anyways, yeah, it's been a while, and I've been doing tons of breeding. That's the reason. Tons of breeding, and now that the breeding is kind of winding down or building to a crescendo, really, and mainly because the base is much less populated with all the dinos I've been putting here, putting there, you know, colors here, everywhere, working out what colors I want. Not only that, but what dinos I need to keep for what I do want in terms of color. Anyways, yeah, it's just a mess. I mean, just tons of dinos everywhere, basically, and so you join me here at the breeding spire here, and I'm here on Grella the Kind as usual. She's been my companion for a very long time. Yeah. She's absolutely maxed, leveled up here a long time ago. She probably hit the max billions of years ago. Because she's just been wiping out so many Spinos and so many Megs. Anyways, so I'm here to show you the Megalosaurus today, because they are the closest to being done. So what we have here is the final coloration. And this one has all the health stacked, and this one has all the melee. Oh wait. What's this? The other? Wait, plus health. Oh, okay, I see where it is. Yeah, this one's like stuck in the ground somewhere. Oh, there we go. It was stuck in the ground, and yeah, the information was like down here. I see it now, yeah, so the melee and the health on that one, and we even got an extra weight mutation in there. And the reason why these, even though I started on these after the Spinos, they're done faster because maybe I had a bit more luck with these. I think maybe they breed slightly faster, and as we saved some colors and I chose my color schemes, it turned out that as I was doing the mutation stacking that two dinos that we had, or twins actually, they had two of the colors that we wanted already on them, and then the other color that we wanted, that already had two of the colors. So anyways, so here's the colors. I was going to go for a blue on the top, but we already have blue going on with the Spinos, and I think it was the same blue. And then I had purple, which is the same color as this purple in the midsection here, but I don't know, the silvery purple on the top, it won me over, and so that's what it is, and I quite like it. So anyways, so 10 mutation stacks on both the health and the melee is what we came up with, and that is 13, just under 14,000 health unimprinted, and for the melee it is just over 600 melee. Before imprinting. And then here we've got growing up the father, the 1010 with the 1 weight, and the mother, the 1010 with the 1 weight. So these have all the mutation, they have all the colors and all the stats that we want with all the mutations, and they will be our army parents. If I look in here, there's it says 2020, and this may seem confusing, because there's also 1 weight mutation, but what we did was these colors came out during the breeding process, right, during the mutation stacking, and so we just set them aside because we like them. And after we stacked all the colors together, and you know, as they had kind of a midway point in this mutation stacking, and then those colors came together with whatever stats came together with those colors, it just happened to be 10 mutations, or a mutation score of 10. So it's just kind of a coincidence that that's all the melee, that's all the health plus the 1, and then with all the colors added up you have 20. It looks all nice and neat, but it's not. It's just a coincidence. Over here, we don't need this one. So yeah, I've cleared out so many dinos. And over here we've kept our original line. So we have a base mother, we have a base father, unmutated. That's the original stats of the taming. And then we have a male with the stacked 10 health and a male with the stacked of melee health. So if we ever want to continue stacking, we definitely can do that. I mean, we'll have to build up a bunch of unmutated females again, but you know, that's the basics right there, and they're set aside. Probably won't do it because these guys are monstrosities here. Right, these guys haven't grown up yet, but as we were trying to get these guys, I got twin male, and we didn't need two fathers. So what I did was I am imprinting the other father over here, which is right here, and he's also down below the. Yeah, sometimes when they do that, you punch them and they fall through this floor. I've actually had good luck recently on the last 3 or 4. They haven't actually fallen through, but before that, every time you put a saddle on them, you try to move and you can't move, so you're like, oh no, they're glitched in. So you go and you punch them and they just fall straight through the floor, and then you got to go get them down there in the water and then bring them back up here. But anyway, so this guy is almost imprinted. It takes 4 imprinting on my single player settings right now, so he's got 8 minutes on the final one, 75% imprinted, and look at this, I made a base pool of 16,000 health already. It's scary. That's really good. I don't know which is gonna be more formidable, my Spinos or these guys. I mean, these guys, for their size, I'm surprised. They're pretty formidable. But yeah, actually grown up, I think they're about the size of an Allosaurus, and I've never done good Allosaurus taming or breeding before. But I don't know, I mean, you know, when you got Allos, you usually have Rexes, and obviously Rexes are better. Allos, I think, are good for PvP, you know, they have that bite, you know, you can slow creatures down, and they can't run away and get away from you. I think in PvE, or especially single player, Allos, I just don't really see them being a thing, you know. Unless you need a cave mount that's more powerful than a Carno, but smaller than a Rex. That's about the only use, I think. Alright, so I'm going to get this guy finished imprinting, and I will catch you then, and we'll level him up and see what this total beast is like. He's really cool with these colors. At least I think. This silver up here is gray. You can't really get away from the grayness on the top. I even had this deep purple on the top. We had the same color on the top. They have three color regions, and we put the purple up there. We put a blue up there, but that was. I mean, it was good, but I didn't like it. It was a really tough decision, actually. But even with the purple up there, I mean, we still got a lot of gray. This fur just comes out as like a darker gray. So, yeah, I just thought it looked more interesting this way. And yeah, let me turn the light off. So this is kind of a silvery purple color. I'm not actually sure that top color is something you can't get in the wild. It was a mutation. We might have had it before originally, but I think we got it again. Anyway, so yeah, I'll catch you then. Alright, there is the final imprint. He wants a walk. That's the second walk. Alright, last walk took a while. We had to go around for a bit. Let's see if we can do it this time. Oh, he's keeping up much better. Oh, there it is. Alright, that was a much shorter walk. Very good. Nice. Oh, how majestic. Look at that. All the blood dripping down the neck. Oh, there's quite a lot of blood, actually. Alright, so the max health comes out to 16,767.6. That's a 167676. Yeah, one of those. And a melee damage of 723. These things, oh my god, these things are scary. So yeah, this is my first time, you know, breeding, well, first time, you know, having high level Megalosauruses, and definitely first time breeding them and imprinting them. So yeah, they are pretty formidable, aren't they? They're buddy. You just stay right there. Imp, we're gonna have to... I always call it imp if I'm gonna imprint. Not impregnate, but imprint. Alright, so that was the final imprint. They're done. All we gotta do is, you know, wait till he grows up, put a saddle on him, and then go eat some stuff and see how he is. Alright, so we have made it out with this guy, and I brought you out to our river base out here, our old first base, so that we could kind of see him in the light a bit, and I healed him up. So yeah, let's see what do we got here. So these are the colorations in the natural light, a bit toned down from, you know, this guy. Okay, this guy. Oh, he's just all like black and oily, like without that light. Okay, so yeah, what time is it? It's whoops. They don't like go to sleep out here in the morning, do they? I'd imagine that if they did, he would have. Anyway, so this guy, his name is Rasad, because, you know, he's the first. Maybe he's the forerunner, first of the army. So I've named him Rasad, at least, unless my memory is terrible. I hope that's befitting of him. And so we're out here, just. Oh, you know what? I really need a dino wipe still, but I don't know. I'm sure there's some things we can chow down on. So yeah, I haven't leveled him up any yet, so he's still got 2 levels to go. But yeah, this is his imprinted stats only. 748 damage. Okay, that was a 180. So that's a lot of damage. 6 level up points, good. Here's a spina. Oh no, the otters will be angry. Very angry. Oh no, that's it. It's actually pretty loud right there. Okay, that's better. Alright, so how about this guy, Mr. Spina? Got a better saddle and you're only doing 17 damage. It's dangerous. Alright, cool. I don't want to fight a crab because last time I did that I was plucked up. But let's see how much he goes up in melee. So, wait, how much was it before? It was 748. Okay. 748. So let's pluck it up once. Okay. 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 748, and now we have 777. Oh. Alright, so that's about 30 damage. Oh no! He has followed us. We have been followed. Yeah, so 30 damage per tick. That's pretty good. So 3 ticks and we're up by about 100, almost 100 damage. So, by my calculations, that would be 6, 7 more, and we should be having 1,000 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Roughly, I mean, roughly 1,000. Maybe slightly less. Get some sap while we're here if we need it. Maybe Rasad needs a bit of sap for his skin, you know. It's too moist in this biome for Rasad, you know. Alright, I need something to fight. I need Dino Wipe, but I'm not done breeding yet, so I'm not gonna bother. Here we go, a Parasaur. Feel my 1,000 or 900 something damage. 987. Okay. Well, we're close. Close. Oh, yeah. It's kind of just, yeah. Very nice, just display of the groin towards us. Okay, let's see about health. So 7, 6, 7. Oh wow, that's 18 now. What is that? 18. It's about 18,700. No way. 20,615. That is almost 2,000 health per tick. No way, that is insane. I have never seen that before. I have never seen such a... Has anyone? Wait, how about a Giga? Does a Giga go up by that much? I think the closest thing maybe I've ever seen is a Giga. No, no. Oh. Mate boosted. We are only doing 740 damage. Dangerous. Oh wow, I've never seen health go up that fast before. We have no extra boost to any... The only extra boost we have is towards movement speed. So if I pump movement speed, I will actually notice it a bit more, but it's not really enough for me to pump movement speed on creatures. I almost never pump movement speed on anything, really. Although I gotta say, actually, you know what? These guys have that weird waggy run. See how it just looks like a Smurf running or something? It looks... I mean, they did not get the run right in this. I mean, yeah, the tail goes back and forth like it weighs 3 ounces or something like that. That's a big heavy tail. You cannot... I mean, to swing it back and forth like a fan like that would just take a massive amount of energy. Anyway, so the faster a creature goes like that, the kind of more dumb it looks. So I don't think I'll bother pumping up speed on these guys, but yeah, okay, let's do some more melee. Let's just put it all in there. Maybe up to 1500 melee. Oh yeah, looks pretty good. There we go, Arcana. He's roughly about the same size, or slightly smaller. Okay. I thought these guys were significantly larger than Karnas, but yeah, no, he's almost the same size. Okay. Okay. Either Karnas have gotten bigger, or they're just small, or they're just larger than I thought they were. Okay, stam on these guys does not go up very fast at all, does it? Alright, one thing I want to see is how... let's see, so I want you to attack. I want you to attack this guy, yeah. I want to see how much damage they do without me riding it. I mean, he does at this point without me riding. Get him before he gets me. Okay, oh, 1200. 1200 by himself. Okay, so that's not mate boosted, and it's not with me boosting his damage riding him. So 1265. Oh wow, Mega Nernias. Wow. Oh, go back to the land of Narnia. No, that's not Narnia. It's Narnia. Okay, he doesn't have very good AoE, that's for sure. However, the stamina is probably not really an issue if we're going to be using these for the boss fight. Caving, yeah, we could use these for caving. Honestly, I've never been to any of the caves. I really don't know anything about the caves. I think from now on we're going to start doing caving. I think we're kind of late. We've done so much without even exploring a single cave, but to be honest, I think I found a cave quite a long time ago, but it's been so long ago that I'm not sure. Well, for one, I don't remember the location if I did, and for two, I'm confused because I know I thought I found caves at some point, but actually there were entrances to the outside, so I'm not sure if we ever found a cave or not. And if we did, I don't remember where it is. So anyways, and I've been busy. But yeah, so now that the breeding's done, breeding is something you really gotta do anyways. Unless you just bring over creatures that are already... You did your breeding and your mutations on those and you just brought them over, but we didn't do that kind of style playthrough this time. Or the last time. So we did the breeding. So with the breeding out of the way, we can do a lot more now. We did a lot, we've done a lot. And then we did the breeding, and now we can do a lot more again. Hey bears, bite your butt. Oh, bit his butt a bit harder than I thought. It happens. It happens. Oh no, get him! What? That was so weird. You see, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. No, 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 it's mine. Yeah, 24. We got 24 out of that one. Oh yeah, we already ate him. Hey, did you see what just happened? I was dismounted, even though the raptor didn't even dismount me, and I was running around on the back of this guy. I was just riding on the back of this guy, trying to hit the R button to mount him again. And I was like staying on him the whole time. I don't know how that was happening, but I was. And then the raptor, without dismounting me, eventually lost interest because I was slightly out of range, and it was just an easier target to go back to that guy. So the game dismounted me for the raptor. The raptor didn't dismount me. That is how broken the raptors are right now, and have been for a long time. That is how broken an extremely common creature is in this game. And they're on every map, I think. Is there a map where raptors are not on there? I highly doubt it. I've never seen one. Even a scorpion attacks me on... I'm on a Megalosaurus. These things are really buff. Especially this one. Here we go, there's a Spino. That's what we want, is a Spino. Come on, Spino, I have injured you severely. Whoa, he just goes, no! There's a 6. Ow! Man. They're piranhas, man. It's a fish, let's pick him up. Can't pick him up. It's a Sarco, let's pick him up. You can't pick up the Sarco. He's a level 6. Everything's a level 6. Hey, there's a sheep over here, man. Stop picking on sheep. Let's see, I think if we're gonna do the boss fight with these guys, I think, yeah, maybe 40,000 health is probably good. 40k. And just the rest in the melee, of course. Nice turd. That's a really good turd. Oh yeah, yeah, look at that. I'm hardly even damaging this creature, man. Just a slight prick at first, and then just no damage. Unless you accidentally push the button, then it is a slight damage more, yeah? How much damage? So if I pick that up, does a bit of damage, and then you just gnaw on him slightly. It's just oh man, that is such a... it's not a very good way of killing small things if you just go like that, right? I guess it is a good way of toting around a bulldog. Look at that. We're doing the same thing to each other. Can you see that? Oh man, I'm clamped down on him. That is all. That is... What? That's weird. Alright, so I've brought Rasad into the blue biome. I brought him back to base because leveling up was going a bit slow because there were hardly any Spinos in the wild anymore. So I leveled him up on some high-level Spinos at base, just things that we didn't need. So let's see how much damage. Oh yeah, so actually he went through quite a few more levels. We still got some levels to go, but I feel like it's petering out now. So he's got the 40,000. Almost 42,000 health, and I put the rest in the melee, so he's up to 24,000, not 24,000, 2,400%. And let's see what this guy can do. Oh no, they're made boosted. 24,800 damage, that's pretty good. And we are not mate boosted right now. So yeah, actually, you know what? If I got off of this guy and he wasn't mate boosted and he attacked something, he'd be doing close to 2,000 damage, I think. Let's see. Let's try this guy. 2,500. Oh no, don't pull me off. So I think I'm doing slightly less damage to Megalosaurus because they have the glowing eye thing. Is that correct? Oh no. No, I'm just doing extra damage to the non-pack leaders of the Ravagers. If you're not a pack leader on Ravagers, do you take slightly more? Do you take slightly more damage? Sort of looks like. Oh no! Don't fall off. Yeah, it wouldn't be good. Do not fall off in there. Actually, these guys take reduced fall damage. Is this true? What if I did this? That's a long fall. Ooh. Yeah, we took some good damage there. I did heal him up a bit at the plant. I don't know, maybe a few thousand. I mean, you definitely wouldn't want to do that on a weak one, right? Oh, get him from behind. Oh, sneak attack. There we go. All right, so I have a little baby Megalo egg. Not supposed to eat these guys, but there's a new one. He could be part of an army, but instead he's going to become part of a slight experiment. Alright, so 3,303 mate boosted damage is what we're doing now. That is incredible. 3,000. I mean, that would be, if you had like a team of people, you could probably do some red and purple, just like these guys. Red and purple orbital supply drops on extinction. Except for the fact that these guys have terrible AoE. That might slow you down quite a lot. Is it like tidal locked at the sun or something? I do remember, yeah, the Megs awoke sometimes, but anyways, yeah. My light pet is on. Yeah, but anyways, that's the Megalosaurus army that we have been working on tirelessly for the last week or so. Almost a week, I think. Yeah, so if you enjoyed the army, give me a thumbs up, give me a like for Rasad and his army of fearsome night prowlers. And yeah, definitely if you're enjoying the series, yeah, give me that like, and do keep watching because there is more to come, especially now that we have gone past huge breeding milestones. Anyways, so thanks a lot, and I'll see you later. And goodbye, everybody.